So I'm about to tell you the time where I was dating like 6 people. Stay tuned.
Keep it 1,000, it's a real upgrade. I'm a real upgrade. Keep it 1,000, she ain't fucking with my style, no, no. You need someone that you know ain't gon' tell. I'll scoop you up when she giving you hell. Look at me, baby. I know you see these diamonds. I call it perfect timing. And I got that
Okay, so last year I want to say around summertime. I was like, you know what? I was just tired of like being like depressed and just tired of like putting all my eggs in one basket. So I said to myself, maybe I should try like dating around. Even although at the time I didn't want a relationship. So I always told everybody the same thing. I don't want a relationship. So I got back on POF and I made a profile, and of course that same day I got like 8 messages. So and I'm going to rename all these people. I don't know what the hell I'm going to name them, but I'm going to just name them. So people start seeing that I was single, especially people that was like, I guess, like following me and chasing me, saw that I was single. So it was this girl named Lynn. We're going to call her Lynn. I started talking to her. It was like a femme. And then there was this other girl named Ashley. Not my Ashley. It was another girl named Ashley. And then it was some girl in Delaware. So that's 3 so far. It was this other short girl. I cannot remember her name for the life of me. And then it was this girl named E. And then it was this girl named B. Damn. But either way, B, she was annoying because she is like, every time I talk to her, she will argue, like always like asking me why about certain things and get mad because I don't text her back right away, and then say like, you don't never text me back, you text me back days later, and then when we do text, you don't never say I'm interested, you always give me these 1-word answers, or you don't never text with emojis, you don't never text with, and I'm just like, girl, why does it matter? Like, I'm texting you, like, let's text. So she's like, well, when we gonna go out? So we went out. We had a good time. It was all right. It wasn't like too bad. And we went to the Cheesecake Factory, and we had a good time. She was like, well, can you drive back home or whatever? So I drove. And after that, it's like she started getting more clingy, and I'm like, God, like, this is not what I want. Like, I told you before, I'm not looking for a relationship. So she started like she spilled her heart out to me. And she was like, she liked me for a long time and everything. And I'm like, I get that, but right now I'm just not ready. And at the time I was working all these jobs and shit like that. So I was really like trying to focus on me. Although like I want to have fun sometimes. So I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. We can have fun sometimes. So anyway, B had this friend named E, girl. And anyway, the girl hit me up. So before I even knew they was friends, the girl hit me up and was like, I've been trying to talk to you for the longest, and you never gave me no play. And I'm like, I probably was in a relationship. And she was like, yeah, I think you were. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm not in one now, so what's up? Like I said, I was trying to play the field. That's it. So I told her I wasn't trying to have a relationship either. But she was like, I'm really feeling you, blah, blah, blah. So I met up with her, and then she finally says to me, you know who Britt is? I said, who? So she told me who, and I was like, oh, yeah. And she was like, well, y'all really talk like that? I was like, no, not on that level. And she was like, oh, she said y'all do. I said, well, every time we talk, we arguing. Come to find out, they was cool. I guess they was friends. And then E told her that me and her was talking, and, of course, now they're not friends. So, like, is that my fault? Because they're not friends no more. I don't know. Anyway, the girl from Jersey, her name was Ashley. She was just a bullshitter. She would text me here and there or whatever. We would text here and there. Then we were supposed to meet up like twice. We never met up. She would send me pictures and stuff, but she was always busy. And I'm like, okay, well, you always busy. I don't have time for you to be wasting my time. So you hit me up when you want to actually really go out. Every time I talked to her, she was always out. And she would text me like, I'm about to go out, you should come over. And I'm like, I gotta come all the way to Jersey. We can't meet halfway. No, yeah, I'm not doing that. So then it was this other girl named Lynn. I'm not gonna lie, she had a fat ass. I went to chill with her one time. I went to her house, her apartment complex. It was nice and everything like that. And we was chilling on the couch, laying there or whatever. And like the girl was like really aggressive. Like when I met her in person, I never met her. I always used to see her on social media. We used to flirt and everything like that. And I never met her in person until I went to her house that night. And like she had a fat ass and big ass titties. I'm not gonna lie about that. But the girl was just like very possessive. She was just like, oh, you do what I say and I want you to be here when I want you. And I'm like, girl, that's not how it works. So like she would send me pictures sometimes and then want me to send her pictures. And then it's like she wanted me to come when she felt like it. Like we were supposed to meet up like plenty of times. And she'd be like, oh, boo, I'm sorry. I was out late. And I'm like, girl, this is not what that is. Like you want to fuck. I'm quite sure that's what you want. And I'm quite sure that's probably what I want. But you're not going to call me when you feel like it. And when you actually want to say, you know what, let's come over and chill. No, that's not how it works. Okay? That's not how it works. So, we would text back and forth, and she would be mad when I'm like, I'm busy. And she would, like, really try to get an attitude and get, like, really smart. And we was always arguing. And I'm like, look, you ain't my girl, so I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to do this. So, yeah, me and her stopped talking. Then the other girl, her name starts with an A. She had PTSD. And why? It's like all these girls was like possessive in a sense. Or like was trying to force me into something that I clearly told them that I didn't want at the time. But one night we had went out, we knew mutual friends and stuff like that, and we went out, and I was like, I'm going home, so she was like, I'm gonna go with you. Got in the Uber with me and everything, got me the Uber, and when we get there, she like begging me for a hug, begging me for a kiss, and I'm like, girl, like, okay, I actually gave her a hug because I was like, all right, I'm gonna just give her a hug, hopefully this like, make her leave. So I had to like literally make her leave. So then when I like was finally about to make her leave, she calls me talking about something, oh, I don't have no more money to get home because I used the last little bit on your Uber. And I'm looking like, who fault is that? I never asked you to give me anything. You kept begging me to let you get the Uber for me, and I kept telling you, no, I got it. You wanted to get it and everything like that. And then it gave it the location, and you live all the way in Sharon Hill. So from the Northeast to Sharon Hill, if you live in Philly, it's a long ass time. Okay? So, yeah, so I was just like, and we went to Pride together and everything, and it was cool, but she was just like, I'm really feeling you. I want you to be my girlfriend. And I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I said, maybe we can, pull girls when we at Pride together. Because other than that, I don't want you. And I mean, I wasn't trying to be mean, but I just didn't. But hold that thought, guys. All right, so I am back. Where did I leave off? Oh, we went to Pride and everything like that. But yeah, I knew from the beginning, not even from the beginning, I think like a week after that, it was just like the girl's trying to get me into a relationship that right now I don't want. And it's like all of them was. And then it was this other girl. I cannot remember her name. I really can't. I know her name started with an A too, but I cannot remember what it was. But anyway, she was like possessive. Short little dyke with a low cut. With braces and stuff. And the girl had issues. She's had major issues. She had trust issues. And I told her, like, you need to get that under control. Like, we went on a date. We went to Bonefish Grill, and she came to pick me up from work. Mind you, she was late. She was like almost 40 minutes late. So I get in the car, and I pulls my seat all the way up because that's how I sit. I have good posture. So I pulls my seat all the way up, and she like, can you pull your seat back? Like, why your seat all the way up there like that? And I'm like, well, this is how I sit. And she like, what? Put it back some. Like, it looks stupid. Put it back. And I'm like, why does it matter? She like, can you just please put it the fuck back? And I said, you know what? You don't know me to cuss at me. You can let me out this car. I'm sorry. You probably over me by now. So I said, I'm going to be over you in like 5 minutes if you don't just shut up. So we're on our way to King of Prussia. And we're in the car, and she asking me what I like and what I don't like and stuff like that. So I don't like peas, and I don't really like steak either. What? You don't like steak? I said, no. She was like, you just ain't have it right. I said, I had to have steak to know that I really don't like it. Like, it's not my go-to to say, oh, give me a steak. I don't really like it. So she's like, what? You gotta try it. Try it tonight when we go. I said, no, I'm all right. So then she was like, oh, you corny. I said, okay. So then we talking about roller coasters and stuff like that. I said, well, I'm scared of heights. What? You don't like heights either? What the fuck is wrong with you? And I was like, you is crazy. So then she's trying to tell me, all right, we're gonna go to dinner, and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna take you home like around 12, 1 o'clock. I said, no, you're not. I said, did you ask me what time I wanted to be home? Like, I gotta work in the morning. I don't play that shit. I don't play the being tired role at all. What? I'm just gonna take you. I said, no, if that's the case, you can take me home now. The girl was blowing my vibe. Like, she was killing it before we even got to dinner. So by the time we even got all the way there, I was already done. So we looking for it, and she like, you know where it's at? I said, no, this is my first time here. I thought you knew. So we steady looking for it. She like, babe, can you look? I said, I'm not your babe. So then she like, well, can you just find it while I go to the bathroom? I said, no, I cannot. So we finally find it after I asked all these people where to go. So we get there, and she's sitting next to me, and she's like, I got bad trust issues. Like, you telling me this and this and that. I said, look, I'm not telling you shit. I'm telling you, you probably need to be by yourself because you got all these major trust issues. And I'm not one to deal with them, and I'm not your girlfriend to deal with them. So you need to deal with them on your own. She like, yeah, you're probably right. So then we in the mall, and she like, I'm going to buy you this. I don't want you to buy me anything. She like, I'm gonna buy you Victoria's Secret. If I buy you this, I don't want you to wear it for nobody else. We get to Foot Locker. She trying to buy me sneakers. I'm like, I don't want it. So by the end of the night, I had left out the store. By the end of the night, she telling me, all right, here, take these sneakers. I was like, no. So I wake up in the morning. She left the sneakers in front of my door. Like, she literally left the sneakers in front of my door. I said, I don't want them fucking sneakers. Then this girl in Delaware, I don't remember her name either, but she was like basically telling me I don't trust no bitch when we first start talking. So fuck all these bitches. I said, whoa, well, why the hell you talking to me? Because I'm not your bitch. She like, you just different. You seem different. I want to come meet you one day. And she was just like playing games. She was literally playing games. And like, mind you, like I told all these people, I don't want a relationship. I don't want anything serious. I just need y'all to stay in your place. So yeah, it's just like, some of them I met off POF, some of them I met in person, some of them I met off Instagram, some of them already liked me. So it was just like, I'm like, I already knew the dating scene was not for me. I already knew me dating multiple people was not going to be right because that's not the type of person that I am. So altogether it was B.E., Lynn, Ashley, not my Ashley, the girl from Delaware, the girl from the girl, she was female, going from female to male, the girl that I went to Pride with. So that was 6. And then here comes Ashley, my Ashley, when I start cutting people off. And then when I met her and we had totally like great conversation and it was nothing forced, I actually start cutting everybody off. Click, 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 because it was just like, this person is just like out of this world. Nothing was ever forced. Although I started liking Ashley, I was never giving her an ultimatum like, you gotta stop who you talking to because I really like you. No, it was just like, I already know that I felt a lot of feelings for her, and so it was just like, you can talk to whoever you want to, but I don't want to get my feelings all entangled and you just want to have me as a play toy. So yeah, now I got my girlfriends, and now we're just, figuring things out, and now I live in Maryland with her, and so yeah, that was my story of dating like 6 to 7 people at once, and it was not a great experience. It was just fucked up. yeah, so make sure you guys thumbs up this video, comment, like, and subscribe down below. Hit the subscribe bell next to the subscribe button for more videos from me, Dimples215, and I'm about to cook me something to eat. So peace.
You never look alive when you were, and you don't want shine.